Did you know that in Revolut you can buy stocks, ETFs, funds, cryptocurrency, and much more? In this video, I am going to show you with my own Revolut account how to do it, if it's easy, if it's not, and how much are the commissions. Let's jump into it. By the way, this video of Revolut is inside a series of videos of Revolut that I've done myself. You can check the link in the description for all those kind of videos. First, you have to go to the section that is bottom left. You click in Invest, and here I can see my portfolio, so how many stocks I have here, and I can discover to buy more ETFs, stocks, etc. The first thing we have to do is to add money to our Revolut account and then to the Invest account. So if I am in my home page of Revolut, I have here several accounts. I actually have my main account, which is Euro, and then I have some savings and funds, which are 8,000 euros. Okay, if I want to add money to my Revolut account, I just check the details, and now I can make a wire transfer from whatever my bank is, my traditional bank, to these details of Revolut. These are my details of my Revolut account. I just do a wire transfer and that's it. I will have money in Revolut and there are no fees for these kind of transactions. Then I head up to the Invest section and I have to add money here. It will go from my main Revolut account to here. This is instantly and no fees, of course. So I just add money from my Euro account and I can choose whichever amount. For example, as little as 20 euros, add money. And that's it. You have added 20 euros to your investment section of Revolut. Again, let's jump into the invest section, and here I have a lot of options. For example, let's say that I want to buy some stocks from Nvidia, okay? For starting easy. I can just click this button of buy and I can choose whichever amount I want to buy of stocks of Nvidia. I don't have to purchase one whole Nvidia stock, which is like 105 euros. Let's do a couple of examples with dollars and euros. Let's start with dollars, okay? I just type, for example, $20. That's how much I want to invest. And these are how many stocks I will get of Nvidia, 0.19, okay? And that's it. I'll just hit buy Nvidia. Notice that there are no fees charged in this transaction. I will show you later in this video how many fees Revolut charges, depends on your plan or how many transactions you are about to do each month. I would hit submit and that's it. But now let's do the example of euros, okay? Let's erase this. I can click in here, okay? And you can see that I have $50, but now let's use my euros. Okay, so for example, let's say I now want 20, it will say $20, which the equivalent is 18 euros. Okay, you can click here in the information button and you can see that automatically it will make a conversion between 1 euro, it's $1.1, and there is no fees for this exchange between currency. Okay, so that's also a nice option. I would hit this button of buy Nvidia. Again, there are no fees. I will show you later about how many fees Revolut charges. Also, check this out, commission-free trades left, 5 out of 5. That's because, I will show you later, Revolut gives you some free trades depending on your plan, okay? I hit submit, and that's it. Your order has been executed. Now I can head to the portfolio section and you will see that now I also have some Nvidia stocks. Great. Before talking about the commissions, let me show you this. You can click on any stock, or let's say you want to discover a new one and maybe invest in, let's say this one, Oracle. You can check the news, okay, because maybe you can take some decisions about that, or you can check the financials, the quarterly or the annual income statement, the balance sheet, again, quarterly, annual, the cash flow, and that's it. And maybe, who knows, it's useful information for you when you are about to invest in any stock. And now let's check the commissions. Let's jump into Revolut's website and we can see here the trading fees for whenever you're about to buy stocks or ETFs. Cryptocurrency, that's a different thing, okay? This is just for ETFs and stocks. If you're in the standard plan, that's the free Revolut's plan, you got 1 commission-free trade. If you're in the plus plan, you have 3 trades, 5 trades for the premium, and 10 trades for metal and ultra. That's each month, because each month you're about to pay the plus, premium, metal, or ultra plan, and it says here so, monthly. But if you surpass the number of trades each month that you want to do, okay, for trading inside Revolut, then you have to pay pay some commissions, which are 0.25% of the order amount if you are in the standard plan. This means, in a practical example, that if you want to invest in Nvidia stocks and you want to invest 100 euros, they will charge you 25 cents, which is okay. It's a similar fees structure that you can see in other investment platforms or brokers. This 0.25% commission in case you exceed these trades is the same for the standard, the plus, premium and metal users, and only for the ultra customers it's a 0.12%. But this is important, there is a minimum fee of €1. So in the example that I just told you before, it's incorrect, because in case you want to invest only 100 euros, the commission fee, it will not be of only 25 cents, but of €1, because Revolut takes whichever is greater. So in another example, but more real, if you want to invest, let's say 1,000 euros into Nvidia stocks, Revolut will charge you the greater between €1 or 0.25%. So that will be or €1 or €2.50. In this case, the greater is €2.50, which is 0.25% of 1,000 euros. Another option is to use Revolut's Trading Pro platform, in which case you will pay 0.12% commission for additional trades outside your monthly plan allowance. But in here, the minimum fee of €1 won't apply to any of your trades. So in case you want to do kind of more of trading, then you can use Trading Pro platform. If you're only going to invest from time to time and not doing daily trading, then the Revolut app, as I showed you with my phone, that's perfectly okay. Again with my phone, did you also know that you can trade commodities? There's a section here, you can just trade and you can buy gold, silver, palladium, platinum, okay, in case you want. You have stocks, commodities, you can also invest in bonds, okay? For example, I am from Spain, I could invest in some bonds in Spain. But now let's check also ETFs. There are many ways in which you can search for ETFs. One is go to Discover or just, and you can see here if there are any ETFs. Another option is just type for it. Do you already know which ETF do you want to invest in? Just type it here. For example, let's say the S&P 500. So you can invest with the iShares Asset Management Company, or maybe you prefer the Amundi. That's up to you. Another option to search or discover for ETFs or stocks is just scrolling down, and you have many sections. For example, the collections section, in which you can discover some stocks of technology, let's say. Of course, you have here Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, but maybe there are others that you didn't know you could invest. For example, Adobe, Salesforce, Accenture, okay, many options. By the way, the collections are newly added stocks, European stocks, technology, consumer, energy, industrials, financial, basic materials, healthcare, consumer, real estate, communication services, utilities, or SPACs. Let's continue scrolling down. Popular bonds. You have top stories. That's more like a news sections. Here you have the ETFs I was talking about. Okay, you have a lot of ETFs in case you want to invest in. Let's say, for example, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. And you can play with this chart, okay, seeing the different past performance, which doesn't guarantee the future results, but it's just a way of tracking the performance. You can see the stats, events, the fund exposure. Okay, for example, for the S&P 500, you will have exposure for almost 100% to United States. So let's say you invest 200 euros in this ETF. What will actually happen is that your money, the 200 euros, will be split between all the companies that are inside the S&P 500. That's how an ETF works. If you want to check exactly in which companies you are investing, then you can click holdings and you will see that 6% of whatever amount you invest will go to Apple, another 6% to Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, etc., etc. And you can also see the sectors in which you will have exposure with your money. So that's the same companies, but there are 40% of those companies which are technology. Of course, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, those are technology, but there are other companies which are inside the healthcare sector, financials, industrials, etc. If you want to invest in this ETF, you just hit the buy button and you can decide whichever amount, as low as, for example, 10 euros. And last but not least, let's check in case you want to withdraw your money. You just go again to the invest section, you check your portfolio, and let's say you don't want to invest anymore in Tesla, or I want to take my profits of Tesla, which is at 26% up. You can see here, 26% up in my case, since I invested in these stocks in Revolut, of course. Then I could buy more or I can sell how much I want to sell. For example, I own 0.28 stocks, so I can withdraw $63. Then I just have to hit this button, sell TSLA, that's the ticker symbol of the company Tesla, and I will get back my money into my Revolut account. And in case I want it into my traditional bank, I just do a wire transfer, which is super easy, and that's it. Oh, and one last super interesting thing. If you scroll down in Revolut, you also have a robo-advisor. This means that you can invest money, whichever amount you want, and it will be split automatically according to your risk aversion and some other things. For example, you can invest in general investing, says here, large purchase, new home, retirement, emergency fund. That's kind of the objectives that you want to accomplish with your money invested in this robo-advisor. Click whatever option you want and they will start asking you questions for knowing better your situation to better invest your money. I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, please destroy the like button, check out my other Revolut videos and see you in the next one. Thank you very much.